What's good, Saiyan Nation? It's the leader of new Saiyan generation, Prince Arctic, aka that future Saiyakage, man. And today, my Saiyan Shinobi, man, we are going to be discussing that Season 7 DLC, man. And of course, we gotta talk about the theme of this DLC, man, which is Menece. Alright, menacing. Alright, so you already know what time it is, man. We're going to be discussing that title and what could possibly be happening. Since Range has no DLCs in Season 6, only getting extra pack jutsu and ultimate that we just got dropped not that long ago, like yesterday. All right, healers, they actually got a DLC and they got announced or have a extra pack jutsu, with the healers having their ultimate coming along with Season 6 for the season pass. All right, attacks, they got a DLC character and they also have an extra pack jutsu. Defense has no extra pack jutsu, but they do have the DLC character in Minato. All right, with that being said, we can speculate that we're at least at minimum getting 2 range characters. All right, back in that last statement, Range has the least amount of DLC characters, and with every DLC season for the past 3 seasons, they've doubled up on range, defense, and healers, leaving Range in the water when it comes to DLC characters. That just leaves me to believe that we're going to get at minimum 2 range DLC characters. Now, what is my lineup? Well, my lineup is a little different than probably yours. All right, the first that I got on my lineup is, of course, Darui. I'm gonna always say Darui until we get him. Still one of the most wanted characters in Shinobi Strikers. Being range, of course, having laser circus, water style, water wall, being a 2-part jutsu with lightning style emotion wave, with the ultimate being Gale style Black Panther, all right, or double Black Panther. All right, I think the next one that we would get is Shinki, potentially being a range or defense character, having Iron Sand Coffin along with Black Iron Fist. Shinki was taught by his father Gata and his uncle Kankuro. All right, so he is a bit of a defensive player, but also able to use his hands, his iron hands at a long range, like a puppet style user. You know what I'm saying? So crazy off that. All right, and then the ultimate will be Black Iron Wings, just spreading those wings and launching those feathers, man. You already know what I'm talking about. I don't like birds, and you know he gonna go crazy in Shinobi world. With this season being called Menace, there has not been no other crazy menace in the recent Naruto to Boruto scene than Momoshiki. All right, probably the most thought of when it comes to menacing in Shinobi Strikers, as this theme's set for. All right, having absorption, Rene absorption is what I'm calling it because I can't find an actual name for it. All right, being able to absorb any ninjutsu and dishing it back out. I'm believing that this jutsu will probably absorb other ninjutsu and dish it out, or if you save it and let the cooldown go down instead of using the second input, you'll probably get, you know, just like Karma, you'll probably get a reduction to your cooldown for your ultimate. All right, so we got another move here, Inukai Takeru no Mikoto. All right, now this one right here is where he was fighting Naruto and Sasuke. He dropped down from the air because they launched him up, smashed into the ground, and then he launched these wood dogs, and he went and he attacked Sasuke, grabbed him up, and he was gonna blow him to smithereens, y'all. All right, now I'm thinking that we're gonna have a little jump in the air, kind of similar to the Cherry Blossom Crash, and then launch the dogs at an opponent, potentially maybe have super armor on it, maybe, but be able to grab somebody up and blow them up, maybe even multiple people, because he did launch 4 dogs at one time. So potentially this one definitely will be a move when it comes to Momoshiki. And for the ultimate, we have Takumi Musubi no Kami. All right, or what I dubbed from this translation, Emperor's Reign, as the secret technique. All right, now this one is basically pretty similar to the Rene absorption, where he absorbs all ninjutsu. I'm pretty sure this is just going to be the big bomb where he gathers up all that ninjutsu that he didn't gather up and then launches it as basically like a humongous tail beast bomb. All right. That is my prediction of what we potentially can be getting when it comes to season 7. Now, for my prediction, we're probably going to be getting the defense alt first as part of the season 7 DLC, and that is probably going to be Goddess Father Raza, be the magnet release Gold Dust Imperial Funeral. Dope name. All right, basically this is just a magnet release Gold Dust style of Sand Tsunami. Now, with that being said, upon getting the season 7 DLC, we're going to go ahead and get first DLC character, which is more than likely going to be a ranged type. All right, after that, we're going to get the healer extra jutsu. Into that, the defensive DLC, or they could be a real menace, like their title sits, and launches this as a range to have the defensive extra jutsu come out after that, and then also launch a third range potentially as well. And then they would have the final jutsu of the whole entire DLC pack as the attack extra alt. All right, that's my whole prediction right there. Like I said, guys, I'm more than positive we're going to have a defensive range, but we could even get a range first of a DLC. I 100% believe that is a high possibility. I mean, season is called menacing, right? So I think it's a high possibility that we get every single class range. I can still see Shinky on either range or defense just by the way that he fights, and he being a part of a puppeteer, he definitely could be a range type. All right, he could potentially be our first puppeteer. What do y'all think about that? All right, and of course we're gonna have every single character having an extra jutsu as well. I don't know, in my personal opinion, I think I like having all 3 of the DLCs ranked. With that being said, how do you like my take? It's the leader of the new Saiyan generation, Archangel signing out. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to show your Saiyan pride. With that being said, to all my Saiyan Shinobi out there, stay strong, stay safe, and most importantly, come on, man, stay prideful.
You display nothing but savagery.